changed from the time that you coached to the modern NBA?
Well, I think some of the changes are obvious to everybody, right? I mean, the pace of the game is picked up. There's a lot more threes being shot. There is very little post play anymore like there used to be. And because of the rule changes, the game's more.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, Caleb Martin. At shooting guard, Eric Gordon. At the other forward position, Paul George. At the other guard position, Tyrese Maxey. At center, Joel Embiid. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Basketball fans, please welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At shooting guard, at 6'6" number 1. At center, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 9, Arthur Bennett. At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scottie Barnes. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it once again for your Toronto Raptors!
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Look at the 76ers starting group. George in the front court, alongside Martin. Gordon is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Toronto, Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the small 4. Will be the Raptors off the tip. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority 1.
Here's Dick after the made shot from Joel Embiid. The 3 from Barnes. He is hauled in by Paul George. Here's Martin, and Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Maxey. And a miss there off the inbound. Barnes down low. Working on Martin. Rebound by the 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them, because they didn't go in with the best of game plans, and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Barrett with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Oh, good on the triple. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Gordon. It's deflected.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Over Gordon. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Maxey into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now here's Barnes. This came out 36 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Maxey, no good.
So mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Down low, here's Maxey. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Dick, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. And they take the lead. Quickly's got 8 points.
And the D has to guard the perimeter just a little bit better, especially when Quickly is hovering around that arc.
Good work there as it goes.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Lets it go from 11. Excellent D there from George.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Maxey finds Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Martin kicks to Maxey. Lets it go. Jump shot is good. 6 points for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The kick out to Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Maxey. And the 76ers get it back. They shoot again. Embiid, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 9 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And Embiid throws it down.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Now, here's quickly. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Toronto calls timeout. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Kevin, I'd have to agree. He's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Caleb Martin. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Brown's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown against Maxey. Here's Embiid. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Olenek the pass to Abaji. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Can't hit from in close.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Brown drives in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Abaji the pass to Barnes. Over Embiid. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Barnes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Rennie seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Martin, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey.
And PG just springing to the rim.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Good. 11 points for Barnes.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Scotty Barnes. George looking over the floor. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Brown the pass to Abaji from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Oubre. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Brown.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The 76ers trail. Nobody near George. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. George has got 5 points so far.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Barnes kicks to Brown.
2 minutes left in the first.
And again, Toronto no luck. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. With the second effort, Alter pulls it in.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Abaji. Barnes outside. And here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 8. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. That one falls. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the inside. Here's Martin. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Barnes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Barnes has that big body and is very nimble. Gets him to the free throw line.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Now here is Martin. He takes it in and finished off by Martin.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. George against Boucher. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Oubre, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. And here's Boucher. 9 points last game. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 12 in the game.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
You've got Grady Dick. Scotty Barnes is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Fernando in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Dick passes to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Oubre. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Here's Quickly. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Maxey finds Embiid. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D, thanks.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Quickly the pass to Fernando. Can't get it to fall. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Here's Maxey after R.J. Barrett's bucket. The strength of Embiid on display.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Barrett. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Maxey, no good. Embiid with the steal. Rebound by Olynyk.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the rejection by Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 12.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Toronto calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Now, here's Quickly. 10 points for him. And Barrett gets it to go.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
In the corner, it's Gordon. They get the rebound. Embiid, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Barrett. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Gordon. Nothing on the board.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Barrett the pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Barrett finds Olynyk. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Olynyk. Olynyk's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Gordon. Hasn't made one yet. Driving the lane. Toronto grabs the miss. Poke loose. Olynyk the pass to Abaji. Here's Dick. Defended by Gordon. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
The 8-footer. Another shot. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Olynyk makes it off the glass. Olynyk's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Gordon inside. Dick defending. Passes it to Quickly. Over Maxey. Again, Toronto.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And there's the pass to Olynyk. In the corner, Barrett with it. Olynyk trying to break loose. Count it.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett, and it's Bruce Brown in for Dick. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Caleb Martin. George is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gordon.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Quickly. Brown outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lowry.
And really good execution from Kyle Lowry, looking spry and opportunistic on the break.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brown the pass to Abaji. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quickly against Lowry. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The open shot. Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Brown kicks to Quickly. The tray. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 18. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto leading by 4. Here's quickly. 15 points in the game. Abaji, the pass to Brown. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 15.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Outside, George. Second chance effort. And finally they hit one. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
With it all clicking quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
Bruce Brown with the helper.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7. It's stolen by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pirtle kicks to Brown. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to George. 1:37 left in the first half. Drummond passes to Maxey, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game. Fernando, the pass to Barnes. Over George. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. And I can say sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Martin. 6 points for him. Here's Drummond. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
Boucher up top, covered by Martin. Boucher kicks to Barnes. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
And they're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And here's Barnes for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting a quick shot, it's about getting a good shot. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
You could point to their long-range shooting as the main problem there. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Gordon out there with Maxey, and it's George in at the three, the small forward.
Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he knocks down the first one. After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
Now here's Barnes. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barnes has got 28 points for the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the triple. And it's quickly missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Passes it to Quickly. To the paint. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
That's tipped. Stolen by George. And now Philadelphia on the break. Gordon with no one around. Gets an open look and hits. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the offense has just off-graded really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now, Quickly. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Offensive rebound, Dick, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Dick's got 14.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Oubre is checked in for Paul George.
Coming on the floor for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre.
Here's Maxey. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors leading by 17. Top the key, Barnes. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Dick. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 16.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Maxey into the lane, and he finishes nicely on the way. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Dick passes to Quickly, and the basket is good. Quickly's got 19 points.
And we've seen some of these nights from Quickly just blowing up here offensively.
The pass to Oubre. Goes back up. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 31.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The 76ers trail by 17. Hurdle finds Barrett. Finished off the break. He's got 19. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And here is Barnes following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 8 points.
Okay, that was a sweet move. Oubre, the lefty, hard to read off the bounce.
Toronto calls timeout. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, nothing for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And stolen by Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Back to Barrett. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Barrett's got 24 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
To the middle. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Maxey. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the lane. Maxey's got 31.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
And the dunk by Dick.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
So it's Philadelphia now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Martin kicks to Maxey. Pulls it up. Rebound by the Raptors. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dick passes to Quickly. It's good. 21 points in the game.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Timeout called the 76ers. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Oubre, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in for Eric Gordon. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 21. Agbaji can't get it to go. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 15-point game. Martin laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Martin.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
The 76ers trail by 15. Outside, Maxey. Inside. And finished off by Martin.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's quickly missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. He can't give up looks like that all game long.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And they pick up 2. That's 28 points for R.J. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett on a roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score or starts to set some guys up.
Stolen by Quickly. Here's Agbaji. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Some changes for Toronto. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Olynyk. Chris Boucher comes in for Barrett. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dick. George is checked in for Philadelphia. And Drummond throws it down.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
Brown the pass to Boucher. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Now Lowry. Kicks it to Drummond. Now the dish to George. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Brown outside. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Raptors leading by 11. Agbaji the pass to Quickly. Fades, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Quickly's got 23 points.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
Oubre with it. He's got 8. Now here is Lowry. That's to Fernando. Going inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Look how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And taken away by Brown. Fast break Toronto. Quickly the pass to Fernando. Here's Agbaji. Covered by Oubre. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Oubre just does a great job right there of getting that steal.
And that one's good. Agbaji.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Gordon's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Brown outside. The kick out to Barnes. Three-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gordon goes in. And the layup's good off the glass. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown the pass to Barnes. Puts it up from 12. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Walter. And it's Brown in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Walter. Fires from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 15.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
The Raptors shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Boucher. And it's off from 3-point range.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
George with the bucket.
Well, the height and the length really helping PG get that one off.
Here's Brown. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid. Oubre with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's Gordon missing. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Barnes. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 37 points for Barnes.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To the paint, puts it up. And too long on the shot. Raptors are gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. There's Brown with the 3. Eric Gordon with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 13. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Walter. Barnes against Oubre. Barnes can't get it to go.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
George. And it's George finishing it off.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
Olynyk dishes to Brown. The 3 from Barnes sinks the 3-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Brent, the veteran guard, Eric Gordon, is one of the most reliable players in the NBA.
Yeah, what a consistent career, Kevin, that Eric Gordon has had. As a scorer in his rookie year, averaged 16 a game. It's kind of where you just see him on a nightly basis producing. Shoot the 3, doesn't drive as much as he used to, but this guy has been tested, and he's been trusted by coaches and continues to produce.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Eric comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Grady Dick subbed in for Walter. And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Pirtle. Brown down low, defended by George. Pirtle, the pass to Olynyk. The kick out to Brown. Back to Olynyk, and the pass to Pirtle. 4 on the clock. Barrett for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now, here's Maxey. Step back shot. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dick. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 15. Maxey with it. Picked up by Brown. A good look from Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Dick, that's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Maxey. Over Brown, and Pirtle sends it back.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Dick. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Brown with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Martin's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Brown. And Pirtle sends it back.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Can they get it? The offensive rebound. And George able to finish.
Sometimes guys forget how long Paul George is. That makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Pirtle finds Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make him fall, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Brown inside the line, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey passes to Gordon. Outside, George takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Barrett for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Barrett's got 38 points.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Here's Embiid, and Pirtle sends it back. And he makes that one. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And that one's good. Maxey. 34 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Barrett. And here's George for three. Philadelphia with a new shot clock.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Dick. Launches it. Out to Barrett. And here's Brown outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Dick up top, defended by Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. George with the steal. Pass break, Philadelphia. A pull-up. Toronto grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
At the line,
throw good, Paul George.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Barnes, who's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. Here's Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That's good from Barnes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey kicks to Gordon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And here's Barnes for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 45 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Wasted no time on that one. Barnes has got 48.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And, yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's Embiid. Tries again with the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Raptors leading by 19. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Barnes. The 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for R.J. Barrett.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's quickly. After the made shot from Joel Embiid, comes up empty, still a respectable 10 for 15. One-on-one fast break. Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 39.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Maxey against Quickly. And here's George for three. Kept alive. And Embiid is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.